Arizona last strand, didn't put up my hands, then it got knocked away. He pushed my wig back, wig back, wig back, wig back. Oh no, Arizona last strand, didn't put up my hands, then it got knocked away. He pushed my wig back, wig back, wig back, wig back. Oh no. Where do I begin? I don't wanna lizard. I was going thin, so I hit up my gizzard. Bought a man unit so I could stay fizzy. But little did I know that the glue didn't just Madison Square, I was looking so handsome. Your boy was in the ring, but I ain't do no dancing. I'm a heavyweight, and heavies ain't cute, we bullies. But little did I know my unit wasn't put on fully. We was fighting and it got a little hotter then. Felt something wet on my mandula, oblongata, and hit me in my head cause I didn't protect it. Now everybody breathless, hairless fella. Well, she liked my unit, now she retracting, and now I really know that the bitch was capping. You got a good lick, baby. I'm still big, baby, and I'm still the man, even though I rock a wig. Arizona last strand, didn't put up my hands, then it got knocked away. Push my wig back, wig back, wig back, wig back. Oh no.
Hey, you get me? What's going on? I'm just sharing this out. Please do the same for me, guys. Yeah, was meant to be 12. We got a late message from the broski. He had to push it back an hour. Of course, I'm gonna accommodate because he's doing me a big favor. Not only that, it was me that had to cancel last time for having no flipping electric, like an absolute peasant. Do you know what I'm saying? It weren't nothing to do with money. They were doing works, but I thought I'd come on, you know, say hello to you legends, see who's in the building, and kind of give you a little bit of acknowledgement now, because when the guest comes, of course, we're going to go through his Arsenal journey, his insights. We're going to hear from Northside. Also, guys, you know, we are terribly close to this final now. I was just saying to Shane, jeez, you get me, I'm waking up nervous every day. You know, I was listening to a little bit of Bruce Banana yesterday, and that was the big thing that I took from it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be in these positions, but I'm scared. I don't want to lose this final, brother. I don't want to lose this final. And also, I'm still not well a little bit. You know, I'm just sharing this out, guys. I'll be right with you in a sec. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I haven't really felt like myself. I've been ill, been a bit tetchy. And of course, the last streams I've done, we done the Liverpool Galatasaray, where Liverpool smoked them. That barely got 200. No, that barely got 150 views. Then I done my whole plus 2 hours show yesterday, reactions and that, barely got to 200. So I just thought, fuck it, I'm taking it down. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was just talking to Shane, and he's like, you know, these things happen. Like, you go through spits and spurts, and it is what it is. I just thought, yeah, there's no point having it up if it didn't do any good. So I thought I'd give you a quick explanation. I've messaged North. I'm just waiting for him. I think he's doing a stream on the second channel, or he's doing what he's doing. He will join us when he joins us, and we will get this underway. But for now, we are going to jump into the comments and see what won. But before we even do that, come on. My viewers forever. Yeah. Big love to my viewers, man. Good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening. Kwaja. You get me? He's done the business. This is pinned right now. This is pinned right now. So make sure you guys are showing Northside all the love in the world. Like I said, I just messaged him to say I'm going to go a little early. I'm expecting him around 1. And when he comes, we will start. We will start. But I thought I'd just try and see what numbers we can drum up, share the live out, let everyone know we got a legend coming through. Do you know what I'm saying? So you guys help me out. Yeah? It wasn't live, obviously, when Shane finished because we had to delay a little bit. So we are going to need the community now. We are going to need the community, man. Share this out. Do all the good stuff. My viewers forever, Jam Boy. Big up your shoes and socks. Nighttime. Back in the building. Oh, big up to you, my bro. Are we back for more conflict today? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully not. But we're not going to be having some to and fro thing. because we got a guest on. But I want you to, if you've got any questions for Northside, get them in, people. Get them in. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when he comes here, we're going to get into it. I'll ask my questions, and then you can ask some of your questions. Just make sure you put a Q by it, and I'll try and get to it and make sure that we get to some of your comments. The effect of winning my first game from the year, cool off now. It's not the no, bro. Big up, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been tetchy lately because I just feel like people are spoiling it, bro. You know what I mean? And I feel like people just need to pick a side. I understand though, because when things are going well, people don't want to feel down. They don't want to feel angry. Then you've got some other people that things are going a bit well. The likes of me and Shane are like, it's looking mad. Maybe we can win something. And people are not happy with that. They want us to be angry. But yet if we're angry when we're doing well, people are like, see, you're just moaning for nothing. So it's like we can't win. And like I said to Shane, guys, it's with the top side of the fan base, it's the audacity of blind faith, because they believe no matter what, they can never be wrong. They can always be right. You know what I'm saying? But because we don't like certain things or we don't believe in the manager, we can never have a say, basically. There's no logic to it. But when you're fighting people that know that what they're saying sounds a bit fruity, they have to come at you with emotions and propaganda and lies, But there you go. Big up to Nighttime. Your boy is here. Come on, man. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Big up to Helsinki. Good to have you back in. Northside. Big up to Friday. Yeah, man. I had a little toot, had a coffee. We're just waiting for the broski to come true and we will get it started. But I thought I'll jump on. Let's see if we can share the live out. Let's see if we can like the video early. You know what I mean? And let you know if you've got any questions for North. Put a Q in the chat and we will get it done. Robert Prudence, my brother. Here we are, baby. Weekend Warriors Friday. You know what I mean? So I know you're going to be finishing work soon and off and out. Appreciate you passing through, bro. Just hit the like for me. I know you're subscribed anyway. Good morning, views. Hope you're well. Do you know what? I'm feeling man flu. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been sneezing, blowing my nose. It's all been mad, but we're here. We're here. Do you know what I'm saying? We're still going to try and do some work. And yeah, I think, was it Johan? I think he messaged me about Rashid. Obviously, I was working out, trying to come on. I don't know what happened. He messaged me saying backstage. And then I got another one saying the show cancelled. I was like flipping out. I was going through it yesterday as well. So just a bit of a mad one. But big up Rashid as well, man. Every time. Nothing but respect to him. Big up to Blacks as well. Do men wear wigs? Nah, man. Hey, some of them do. Some of them do. Ask Big Baby. Josh, big up views. Happy Friday. Yeah, man. I hope people are having a good Friday. You know what I'm saying? You got me for I know, bro. I know. Do you know what I mean? Flu is man. Hey, it's mashing man up. It is, bro. I can't lie. It is mashing me up. Tone, big up to you, bro. Hope you're well. Bro, did you hear that little you, bro? Like that was a bit mad. I can't remember the last time that's happened. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Tone, man. Dark Side's in the building. Hope you're good, bro. Hope you enjoyed the bruised banana last night. You know, like I said, I will sort out our thing as well. Got North to do, got Chris New to do. And then I think you are next up after those guys. Make sure you're subscribing to Dark Side, people. Big him up. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing the live out, man. Let's try and drum up some numbers. You took it down now, broski. That was a great show, brother. It just, bro, I was on for more than 2 hours and it didn't have 200 views. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I go all the way down. Then sometimes I'll do a live and I'll get 6 or 7. I'm just trying not to deep it. The only thing I am going to see, though, is that if I do like more than 2 hours and we don't even get 200 views, it's a waste of time, innit? You know what I mean? But big up to the legends, man. Big up to Tone, Blacks, putting the hundreds in there. It's final week. Let's get it, guys. All these idiots say we just want Arsenal to lose. Why? Honestly, even if you don't like what we say, right? Please just think of why we would ever want our team to lose. And if we did, right? Why would we come on the internet, pay for electric, you know, pay for StreamYard, waste our time watching games? And why would we do that? Do you know what I mean? It just makes no sense. You know, you've got certain people going on platforms talking like that. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, bro. But cool, we're going to have all of that. I know these managers saying, you didn't like Arteta. Now what? I still don't like him. Yeah, well done. You've won. Do you know what I'm saying? You get to stay for another year. Enjoy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what they're expecting that they're gonna get, but I don't think it's gonna work out the way they want. Napoleon Solo, hope you're good, man. Happy Friday, Dappins. big up to you, my G. Aston Villa went through. I was seeing man like Olivier Giroud playing for Lille. I was like, raw. He still looked all right. You know what I'm saying? A little bit stiff, but you know, Forest are through, Palace are through. That game was mad. I saw a little bit of it, and there was throwing drinks at the referee. I said, what's going on in Cyprus? I'm telling you about Cyprus, you know. Yeah, I've got a whole heap of Ayia Napa stories. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll go and do that over on ViewsTube. You know what I'm saying? Whole heap of Ayia Napa stories. So Solid, Dizzy Rascal, yeah, all types of stuff. All type. I just had him. He's on his way, man. He's gonna be here very shortly, people. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. And like I said, I have to accommodate him because it was me messing him around last week. Like I said, get your questions in. I'm gonna try and get to as many comments before he gets here. Please stay with us. He is coming, guys. Let me just message him back. No worries. You know what I mean? Appreciate it. If we lose to Forest, he is gone. That is the talk that I was hearing, bro. That is the talk that I was hearing. You know what I mean? But you know what? Do you know what it is? Do you know what I felt like, guys? Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not Arteta. I'm accountable. Yesterday, I felt like even for you, bro, like I'm trying to dull how you feel, and that's what I tried to ask other people not to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So that was my bad, bro. Do you know what I mean? I can be accountable. I'm a human being like everyone else. Sickness flying around for real. Got done with mine a couple months ago. Get well quick. The man North sick as well. Rotted. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? It is going around. It's like in the UK when the weather changes, like it's the second day that it's been kind of sunny. That's why it's looking a bit dark in here. I've got the light on and everything. It's still not working. You know, when the weather changes here, that's usually when I get sick, innit? At least for a couple of weeks, man. But it just came up out of nowhere. Excuse me, out of nowhere. And here we are, man. CDH, my bro. Hope you're well, bro. Big up to you, man. Thank you for joining us. We're just waiting for Northie. Will come, people. Don't worry. Appreciate you passing through. Hey, Rancelini, Guna SE. Big up to you, my bro. Hope you're well. I was a little bit pissed off with yesterday's stream because obviously we was doing reactions and we lost some of those. But I'm just like, bro, like I was having a bit of a Michael Douglas moment. The views weren't good. I'm like, let me just get rid of it. I didn't want to look at it. Get the views up, views. You know them ways there, fam. We're trying, bro. We're trying. You know what I mean? We're trying. But yeah, if I feel like we've done 2 hours and it's just like it was just one of those ones. And to be fair, it's probably not even worth doing things like that because it might actually take away from your overall views on your channel. It's mad. I don't know. I'm trying not to even understand it because I can't make heads nor tails of it. But big up to Metcalf, man. Good to have you in here, my broski. Like I said, we're just waiting for the boy. He'll be here very shortly, and we will get this going. It's mad they want to lose to prove what they think that we want Arsenal to lose so we can say we told you about Arteta. My brothers, what they don't realize, how many times has Arsenal fought for the title in the last 5 years? It's an open question. How many times have Arsenal fought for the title in the last 5 years? I say 3. Most people say 4. Right? Have we won any of those? We still haven't won this one, by the way, but cool. It's looking like we are, right? So I'll let them come in their pants a little bit for the moment, right? Not fully, but yeah, you got a semi-lob on, whatever. TMI, I get it. My apologies. The point I'm trying to make is, in the last 5 years, how many opportunities have we had to win the league? And he ain't done it. So we've been right year after year, at least 3 times, maybe even 4. If he doesn't win this year, it's going to be the 4th time that we finish second or don't win the league, right? So the other 3 times, we was right. Did anyone come and say anything to us? No. Did we go over and say we was right? We was right. No. Because we're pissed off. We don't want to be right. We want Arsenal to tick. We want Arsenal to be competent. We want Arsenal to win. Do you understand what I'm saying? So make that make sense. The standards police, but we want Arsenal to lose. I mean, when people cannot argue with logic anymore, it goes beyond. It's like it's very tactical because people are emotional wrecks. I told you, when we lose, there'll be more numbers coming over here because misery likes company, right? You guys think we're going to be crashing out, so you come over here to crash out with us. When we win, you don't want to crash out anymore. You want to come and tell people how to feel. Listen, if you don't want to crash out, I hear it. If you're feeling what's going on, I hear it. Just don't try and dictate to everybody else. Just keep the same energy in it. That's it. We can all change our opinion with new information. We're prepared to do that. These guys ain't. They just follow no matter what. And because they do that, they've got the right to everything, right to an opinion, right to tell everybody how to feel, the audacity of blind faith. That's what goes on. I stay up to 4:30 to watch my team lose. Yeah, good. Do you know what I'm saying, Tone? Make it make sense. Can't wait, mate. Don't worry, man. It's coming, my bro. Big up to you, man. Make sure that you are subbing to Dark Side as well, man. Show him some love, people. That's what we try and do in this community. And like I said, for you legends that are in here right now, smash the like, share it out. We're just waiting for North, and we are going to get busy. If any English teams win the conference or Europa, rivals won't let us live it down, and we'll even dismiss the Premier if we win it. I mean, look, yeah, look, Robert's out of here, man. Have a great day, my guy. Enjoy the sun. You know what I mean? If you're in London, I don't even remember, bro. Have a great day, though, man. Honestly, big up to Robert. Definite soldier. Every day he comes in here, and we appreciate you, bro. Have a great day. Yeah, Buna, they're gonna say something bad anyway. They're already doing it. The rivals. Oh, if we win, it's the most haram football ever. Even I don't like the football. I'm not even gonna argue, but I want to win. If we win like this, fair play, Arteta, because I didn't think we did, or I didn't think we could, I should say. Yeah. And then if that's the way forward, then keep winning like that, and you get to keep your job. I will not be asking for you to be sacked. But if we win the league this year and then we start the season next year and you're doing all stupidness again, I have to call it out. You can't be on probation after 7 years, people. You can't. It's not quite 7 years yet. It's nearly there, though, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's all I've been asking for. And people on this side of the fence said last season, can you win us the Carabao Cup? That's not big enough. We want the league or the champs. That's not good enough. If you don't win us the league this year, I want him sacked. Funny that, because he didn't. And all of them guys changed their tune. Do you know what I mean? And now that we are in a Carabao Cup final, they want to come out and say we can't celebrate the final. Make that make sense, man. Have a great day, Rob. Like I said, you're sick too. Get well too, my bro. Yeah, get well too. Your cousin gave, I think it was my daughter that gave it to me. I can't even lie, man. Every time, you know, when they go school and come back, it's mash up. So get well soon, nighttime. Appreciate that. I hope Mikel's P45 is already prepared for Sunday. Well, look, Buna, like I keep saying, if you want to play Minority Report, I've got no problem with that. I'll pre-celebrate as long as we can have a pre-P45 as well. If you don't give us what we need, we'll give it to you on your community plate. No problem. You know, if you're on Twitch or Kick, show me some love. The wig back. Big up Helsinki. Laughing. Jobs are good. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe we might still win the Premier only if he gets sacked like he's supposed to once that final whistle goes off. Like I said, man, for me, Guna SE, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I just can't. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've said if he wins the things that he's supposed to win, he gets another 12 months. You get another year to keep winning. I'm not asking you to win back-to-back Prems. I'm asking you to keep winning. I want to get a gap between us and Chelsea for the third biggest club. And also, if we keep winning titles, we're also making the gap smaller between third and second. That's what everyone should be on. Not just, oh, it's a great journey. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the dog. Do you know what I mean? Let's enjoy the culture we've built. 22, 23, 23, 24, and this year, exactly, Guna. For me, like I said, 3. Now, some idiots will tell you 4 because we finished second last season. That was no title race last season. That was meant to be third time lucky. He should already be gone. Everyone changed their story. Whatever. It looks like it's going to happen this year. Brilliant. Brilliant, because we want to win. Why would we be upset? You'll be upset if Arteta does it. I couldn't give a shit who does it. Just do it. Especially if you want to stay, and especially if you want to get that type of money. I'm with you, Guna. I agree. 3 times. No, I literally just said it. Great minds and all that. Big up. Wahaha, my bro. It's your time today, buddy. Bournemouth against Man United. You know, what's is it the Vitality? What's their stadium? Bournemouth. It's gone from my head. Brain fart. You know what I mean? We might even do a little watch along later, but I know the whole internet probably will be, so we'll have to wait and see. If he doesn't, the league this year, we must get rid. Dark Side, bro. I was saying that last year, even the year before. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? But Paul, whatever, you're not gone. You're still here. There's nothing that we can do about it. But I'm saying surely this year, especially with the way it's gone, because not one team has failed, but both of our so-called title rivals has failed. Chelsea has been up and down like a flipping seesaw. Do you know what I'm saying? Newcastle ain't been the same team. Spurs are once again down there fighting in all types of hells. Do you know what I'm saying? Man United's had a mad upturn. It's been a crazy season. So I was wrong. I didn't think we'd be here. I didn't. I've got no problem saying that. I'm not Mystic Meg. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not. Got no problem saying that. I was wrong. No problem saying that. Do they have a problem saying that? That's the difference, bro. Big up to Darren Martin, my Jenna. Big up to you, my bro. Hope you're well today, man. Please, guys, please smash the like. You know what I mean? Share it out if you don't mind as well. We are still waiting for Northside. He should literally be here any minute, and we will get started. Like I said, if you do have any questions for North, put a Q in the chat, and we will try and get to it. Josh, we've been vexed every time we haven't won the title. Every season we haven't won anything. No, exactly, Josh. What I'm saying is the so-called standards police, the bottom gooners or whatever you want to call us. 1 second. Oh, dear, cool. Whatever you want to call us, we've been right for years. Has any of you seen us been going over there, calling people out? Like, yeah, we'll call people out for their stupid opinion if we think they're hurting the club. But there's no threats of violence. There's none of that. We crack jokes. We laugh at them. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference, bro. We've been right for years. But these guys are going to be right for 1 year. For 1 year. And they're going to watch what? It's going to be madness. It's going to be absolute madness. Yeah, some of us do. Do you know what I'm saying? Spurs fans deserve sorrow. They've been going through it though, Tone. I mean, obviously, I want to see them get relegated. I just think it will be an absolute madness. But yeah, man, 18 months longer. They've been down at the bottom fighting that type of hell. You know what I'm saying? Dappins are going round. We love that. I don't care if he wins the Premier. He better hope no English team wins Europa or Conference. I would still sack him immediately. Some people would. And you know what? If he done the League and Cup double and then the board decided to sack him, I'm not going to be upset about it. I don't believe in the football. I feel like a new guy could probably bring more out of the team. However, I'm not going to be calling for it because I'm not a hypocrite. If you do what you're supposed to do this season, you get another 12 months. It doesn't buy you 10 years of credit because you've been here for nearly 7. You've had more support than any other manager, I think. Maybe Wenger had more support. I don't even think so. He's been backed. Do you know what I'm saying? How long are we supposed to wait now, guys? Big up Darren Martin, SE, Tone, Dappins going round. We love that. Tone, Dappins. We need to have double-digit shots on target every game, and I'd be happy. Bro, I mean, yeah. Even if you wanted to lean into the set-piece thing, I'm expecting everyone to be able to cross it like Beckham. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm expecting everyone who's headering it to be on point because that's what we're leading into, but you don't see that. The set piece goals are kind of dried up a little bit. Not that I mind because we shouldn't be relying on any one thing. You know what I mean? If we're good at set pieces, use it, but also be good at open play. And then the other team doesn't get a rest, do they? But also, guys, it is the month of March. We got the final coming up. Yeah, in 2 Ras Clark days. I am nervous as anything. We got the World Cup playoffs coming up, Island time. You know what I'm saying? PFC, get ready. There might be tears. You know what I'm saying? What a manager, bro. I'd love for you to take him, man. I really would. I really would. You know what? The thing is, he'd probably keep you up. He'll keep you up. He would keep you up. I'm not even joking. It's just when you need your team to win and win regularly, it don't usually bloody happen, does it? Do you know what I mean? P45, let's go. I won't even be mad if you win the league after Fartetta's gone. Yeah, bro. Like I said, it's like having a manager at work. I don't need to like the guy. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't. Is it going to stop me from coming into work though? No, because I want to earn money. Like what? I don't need to like him. As I keep saying, it's like it's a fetish and a fixation. But at the end of the day, if he wins a double this year, how could I say Arteta out? I don't like the football. I'll say, well done. You proved me wrong. I didn't think you could do it. Now keep doing it. And that's about as far as it's going to go. People think I'm going to get an Arteta tattoo or something. It's really vitality. There you go. Big up. Thank you for that, Tone, man. Thank you for that, my broski. Appreciate that. United will cook Bournemouth because United's scary now. You heard it from me. Bro, I've made a couple of videos we need to talk about United. You're damn right we need to talk about United. You know what I'm saying? They're always going to be my rivals, but I do like the story. I can't lie to you guys. They had a stubborn cunt as manager. Yeah, they come and let the shackles off and look at the team upturn. I feel like the same thing would happen at Arsenal. I swear to God. But like I said, if Arteta crosses the line this year, with the league especially, it's on. And hold on, people. Hold on, people. Are we ready?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Man talking about man like Northside in the building.
Yo. What you saying, man? Big up. Love for having me. Apologies for my lateness, man. Big
Come
up,
on, my bro. No, man. Listen, you accommodated for me last time. It's only right. You know what I'm saying? My brother, hold on, though. Yeah, we got legendary Northside in the building, man. Like I said, come on, man. What's man talking about? Like I said to all you goons in the chat, if there's any questions for North, I need to see a queue by them. We will get to it. That's why I came on a little bit earlier, just to try and warm everyone up. How are you first, though, bro? Obviously, I know you're still doing what you're doing and busy. You know what I mean? How are you, bro?
I'm good, man. Thank you. First and foremost, make sure you're subbing to my guy Views, man. You know what I mean? Blessed guy, like always asking me, yo, I'll pay you for your time. You don't need to pay me for my time, bro. You're man them. Like, you don't gotta pay me for my time. But I appreciate you respecting what man's out here doing and everything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. So yeah, man, you never gotta pay me. You never gotta, you know what I'm saying? Your man them and it's cool. But I appreciate the offer. But yeah, man, I'm good. I'm good. A lot of people, I haven't even said it on my own channel, so I'll say it here first. I'm actually looking to the channel is not going to go anywhere, but I'm looking to transition, obviously, to be doing other things as well. So 2 more channels are going to be opening up. The summer's starting over here in Barcelona, so there's 2 more channels I'm going to be opening up as well. So you know what I mean? It's we love football, but it's not the only thing that we like. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure everyone likes to eat or to travel or to visit and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And showing a lot more of my personality, because I think some people think I'm just angry. I live an angry life. I actually don't. You know what I'm saying? I actually don't. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. Yeah, bro. No, that's wicked, man. Northside travels as well. Quaja or any of the mods, if you're in the building, let's make sure we get that link in there. Northside is in the title, the description. The link is pinned as well. So make sure you pagans go and show him some love. And just before we even get started, let me big up man like Darkside Gunner, supporting the channel, bro. Real talk. I want them gone. I want to see the 22-23 Thomas Party progressive football. I'm sick of falling asleep watching my team. I think we all are, bro. But, we have to admit, if he gets across the line, we just have to hold that. As I was saying before North jumped on, if he does it, just shut up for 12 months. You got to keep winning that. It's not, you're not on probation anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's been a long time, but thank you ever so much, Darkside, for supporting the channel. Make sure you're subbing to North, and your Under the Lens will be soon. Right, my guy, I normally like to start by asking about like your kind of first exposure to the club. Like what kind of got you into the club? Was it a family member? Was it a specific game? How did you come to love Arsenal?
Yeah, it was just, bro, it was between Arsenal and Man United. It was between Arsenal and Man United, and like my family are all Benfica. Obviously, my family are foreign, they're all Portuguese, African. So it was like the only team that was really forced upon me was Benfica because of my family. Other than that, England, I could decide between any team. Obviously, growing up, I was born in '92. It was between Arsenal and Man United. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever era you're born in, you're gonna more lean towards the teams that are successful in that time period. So it was between them two. And I had my first bit of merch ever. Man United, a Man United Coca-Cola money box. It was like a Coca-Cola box where you could put your pennies in, and it was wrapped in Man United like merch. So yeah, man, it's one of them ones. Like I was that close to being a Man United fan, and then I just kept watching Arsenal and Thierry Henry and Vieira and Bergkamp, and I was like, I just loved the way that we played. It resembled the way that I wanted to play football when I was going for trials and when I was playing football and stuff like that. So I think like Wenger, like the way we played football, Wenger, Thierry Henry, Bergkamp really cemented it for me that Arsenal was my club, and that's the club that I wanted to you know what I'm saying? That I wanted to support. So, you know what I mean? But my stepdad bought me the Man United money box. So it was like, I didn't decide yet what team I wanted to support. I was like 6. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're still deciding. When you're really, really young, you're still deciding. You're kind of like, if you don't have a family that's pushing it on you, you're still deciding. So I had the Man United money box, but I wasn't telling people I'm a Man United fan. I was just waiting to see who I'm going to support. But you know, as a kid, you get what you receive in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone buys you something, you can't say no. It's not like you got your own peas at 6 years old. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones. But then I was like, nah. I don't like Man United. And then I just decided to be Arsenal. Like when I was like 6 years old, I decided to be Arsenal. I was like, yeah, that's it.
Now we did play some great ball back then. That's what I tried to explain to some of these new gen fans. Like we saw some madnesses back then. Thierry Henry, Bergkamp, these guys in the flesh, Vieira, Pires, like amazing times. Like my childhood as an Arsenal fan was amazing. Do you know what I'm saying? As an adult now, whole different thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Whole different thing. But big up to all you guys in the building. Make sure that you are subscribing, man. Big up to Blacks. Big up to Andy Kershaw. All of you legends. Question from Wahaha, Beach Voyeur channel. Look at this guy's got jokes. Big up to you, man. Any serious questions, put a Q in there. Not Wahaha's questions, and we'll get it done. Big up to Yasser in the building. Finally, man, we're here, baby. We're here. Give me like a good and a bad like early memory for you, if you know, if it can come to mind. I don't know what's going on there. I hope you heard me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I don't know what's going on. I said, give me like a early good memory, early bad memory, something that kind of sticks with you from your early days supporting the club.
All my early memories were good, really and truly. Like, even though we didn't dominate the league, it was good memories, bro. Like winning it at White Hart Lane, winning league doubles, you know what I'm saying, 0203. Yeah, man, all my memories were good memories, bro. I don't have a lot of bad memories prior to being 13 years old, which is when we went invincible. So it was kind of like we was always up there. Obviously, probably my worst memory was probably 06 Champions League. Do you know what I mean? That's probably my worst. You know what I'm saying? That was probably my worst memory because that really broke my heart. Like the way. You know what I'm saying? The way that we lost that final and, you know what I mean, beating Real Madrid to get there as well. Like, you know what I mean? We didn't have an easy path there. Like, we really did our thing. But that's probably my biggest heartbreak when we lost that final. But then, other than that, like, I never thought the club would go in the direction it would go to after that. You know what I'm saying?
Same. Obviously, my daddy's not here. You know what I mean? Season ticket holder. We gave it up in, I think it was like end of 2006, 2007, or was it the year after that? I'm a bit, I'm a bit foggy with it. But when the Invincible team got broken up, we moved to the Emirates. They told us we're doing it to compete, and it was just all talk and no action. But yeah, most people from kind of our age group, I say the biggest disappointment was that Champions League final. So that's how you got into it. Where would you say that we are now, man? Because there's been a lot of back and forward, especially in our fan base. You know, people are saying how great we are. I watch the team and I'm like, bloody hell, what is this? But at the same time, here we are, March the 20th. We're still first in the league. We're in the Carabao Cup final that we played in 2 days. Like, how do you see this Arsenal team at present, my bro?
I feel like we're in the same position that we've been prior. The only difference is there's no one really pushing us. You know what I'm saying? Like 22, 23, you still looked at that City team and said, yo, they still got players that can turn up. Now we're looking at it thinking, yo, the mentality, the manager's complaining to the media, the players are complaining to the media. They're using Arsenal excuses more than Arsenal fans. They're talking about VAR, referees, pundits being against us. It's kind of crazy, like the way they're moving right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I always said look out for City, but I feel like City this season, they're not the City of prior years where you respected them, where they went toe-to-toe with Liverpool, where they went out there and said, okay, we got kicked out the Champions League against Lyon. We're going to go again. We're going to get it right. You know what I mean? We're going to do the treble. We're going to match Man United. I feel like they got the players there, but the mentality is not there. Do you know what I'm saying? So the way that I feel like the mentality is their biggest problem. The same thing that I've said, our mentality has been the biggest reason why we haven't won the league, because we should have won it 22-23. That should have been the first Premier League title that we had under this manager in terms of the quality of the squad. But it was our mentality and the way we were, the in-game management, the way we were propping the game. So I feel like it's there for us to win. I can't lie. It's there for us to win or lose. It's really in our hands, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I totally agree. That's what I said, man. Especially after the recent City slip. I'm like, look, if you fail to capitalize on that, it's probably going to be the worst bottle ever, because not only has City not been the same, they're in transition. Chelsea's been up and down. Liverpool's fallen off of a cliff. Newcastle's been... So it's really, really, really hard. Like, if we don't win it this year, I feel like it's probably going to be another long wait. Let me ask you about the manager then. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to talk about it. This is what people on our side get pelters for every day. You don't fancy the manager, blah blah blah. Let me ask you this, man. I keep saying, I don't know if you remember that thing on BBC Three with Johnny Vegas, the thing called Ideal. Yeah, some people, but yeah, there was a scouse guy and they said, I'm on probation every 5 minutes. I'm on probation, brother. It's going to be 7 years in December. You can't be on probation still, brother. You get me? So my thing is this, North, right? If we're in the Carabao Cup final and we're in a very good position in the league, right? For me, not that I don't care about the Champions League or the FA Cup, but these are the ones we can control. I didn't expect us to win anything, let alone a double and the league involved. We have to win these two, right? That's where I'm at. If you do that, or at least bare minimum win the league, then I will give you like another 12 months. I won't say Arteta out, as much as I don't believe in the football. What's your views on the manager, the football, whether it's going to be long lasting, how much time that you give him? Give us a little breakdown on that, bro.
Yeah, my opinion, I've always stood very clear where I stand with the manager, whether I was speaking to Arteta in as like Igal or whoever it is when I'm in a panel with Dan Potts. I've always said, I put Arsenal first, you know. If this manager gets over the line, then you can stay. The requirement has always been win a major honor with the time and the money that's been given. You know, I love Wenger. Like, I grew up on Wenger. That's all I knew was Wenger. I loved Wenger. Nobody can say I didn't love Wenger. I became an Arsenal fan under Wenger. Right. But at the same time, nobody can also sit there and say we was wrong to say, yo, Wenger, your time is up. And the people that said Wenger's time is up are not the people that are believing in Arteta. So if Wenger was a club legend and we wanted him gone when the expectation wasn't reached, why is it different under Arteta that hasn't proven anything? Like, at the end of the day, a lot of Arsenal fans are going to say, oh, you're in the mud. Bro, a lot of you man wanted Wenger gone, but a lot of you man wanted Wenger to stay as well. Right. So let's talk about that. At the end of the day, Arsenal comes first. And if you're not doing the job, Wenger had to leave, Unai had to leave, and Arteta's got to leave if he doesn't get over the line. It is what it is, bro. Do you know what I mean? So if he achieves what he's supposed to do, then yeah, I will give him the credit and he can stay another year. But I don't understand this nowadays where you have to back a manager no matter what. Because at the end of the day, nobody cared about what Wenger did in the past when he was getting us fifth and got sacked. Do you know what I'm saying? Nobody cared about what Wenger did when he's getting us top four and only an FA Cup. Remember, I will never forget, people said FA Cup's not good enough. So if you keep them standards with Wenger, I'm going to keep them standards with Arteta. And if Wenger can get kicked out of the club and he's a bigger legend, why not Arteta? Oh, you didn't believe. Well, guess what? When Wenger came to Arsenal, they were saying Wenger who? A lot of people were very skeptical about Wenger. Those same people became to love Wenger. But it was through achievement. It wasn't through processes and projects. It was through achievement. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to rewrite history. This guy should have won, according to the people that love him, in 4 years. We're now in 6 years. A man is saying that we can't be skeptical. The same people, like I said, if you reach my targets, you can stay in a job. I don't care if I like you as a manager or not. Reach the targets. Yeah, but the same people this season that are going to run their mouth if we win the league title were the same people that lost faith when we lost 3-2 to Man United, when we drew to Nottingham Forest, when we drew to Liverpool, when we drew to Brentford. They were all having crash outs. I was recording them. I saw all the reactions. But now all of a sudden, if he wins, we always believe. Well, you didn't believe when we lost to Man United, bro. All of you were negative as us. Right. All of you were negative when we drew those games when Man City were dropping points. So at the end of the day, all these men that want to be smart, don't try and be smart, because you are the same man, that was saying he has to win a major honor this season. So we have the same requirement. He has to win or
Mm.
he's got to get out. Is that not negative? You weren't saying if he wins nothing, give him another year. Everybody said he has to win this season. So everyone's expectations is the same.
Yep.
Why? Because of money and time given. So
Right.
we know with his fan base, they want to just do that. Oh, you just don't want to back the manager. If I never wanted to back the manager, I would say even if he wins the league, sack him. I've never said that.
Right.
I said win a major honor.
Right.
I've never even said do a quadruple. I've always said just win me a major. I never
Right.
even said a double. I said, yo,
Yeah.
win me a
Win
major.
major facts.
That's
Right.
it. So as much as we get, as maybe me, I get painted as, oh, you're negative, you're negative. I've only said win a major, bro. And
Yeah.
with the money spent, I should have that expectation. And if we're not a big club, then they can tell me we're not a big club. Then I can lower my expectations. Because if we're not a big club, then yeah, we can continue this and we don't have to win nothing.
Facts.
At the end of the day, you can't be a big club and then negate big club standards. Our club has heritage in England.
Yep.
Our club has spent big money up there with Man United and Man City. I'm expecting results.
Facts. Facts, man. And that's what I'm trying to say. And I was trying to explain it to Shane. I call it the audacity, North, of blind faith. It's the audacity because we believe no matter what, they can never be wrong. And I always say that you can't have your cake and eat it. You can't call them world class and then say, I'm on probation after 7 years. You can't do them kind of things. They don't go hand in hand. But these guys, they can't argue with logic anymore. So now they're making up things. They're trying to say, my bro said things that he didn't. Stop chatting shit. No one's once said, even if he wins, sack him anyway. No one has said that. You're making things up now. I've got to point that out. But anyway, going a little bit left. I appreciate that, bro. And I feel exactly the same. Even me, last season, I was saying, get me the Carabao and you get another 12. That was last season. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, that's not good enough. But now that we are in the final, I feel like we need to win that. And we've got a potential double. Like in our control. I would have bit your hand off for that, like 100%. So, I was wrong in terms of I didn't think we'd be here playing the way that we have been, and we are. So I was wrong about that, but they can never admit that. They can never admit that. You're right, especially after Wolves and a certain Mr. Dan, positive Dan, was crashing out, bro. Crashing out. I remember it. Do you know what I'm saying? And then the very next week, it was, you neuralize Men in Black. We just forget that happened. Do you get it? Madness, bro. Big up to BBK, though. Appreciate you passing through, bro. All the legends in the chat. Make sure that you're liking, subbing to man like Northside. We have a legend in the building. Make sure that you guys are showing all the love in the world. And that's what I'm trying to say. We have picked things like this. Plans on growing a chin strap. Maybe, bro. If you guys subscribe, Martin's wonky chin strap, it might be a thing. You know what I'm saying? We're for the people. We're not above but equal. You understand what I'm saying? You never know. Anything can happen over here. Yeah, big your internet is. But I thought it was mine. Listen, things happen.
It was mine.
Listen, things happen. You know what I mean? We're here every day. Stop being complaining, people. Big up to Yasser, my brother. Roast beef is in the building. We have such great players, man. We do have good players, and I don't feel like we're getting the best out of them. But anyway, we're digressing. Boom, Harry Potter moment. Northside's got the wand. You get me? Rise it up, Leviosa. You got 3 changes. Anything you want to do with Arsenal, bro. Could be the club, could be the fans, could be staff, it could be the color, it could be the cannon on the badge. What 3 things would North change right now if you could?
Ownership, fan base, and ownership, fan base. What else would I change? So many things I'll change. When you ask me, it's mad. I'll change the ownership. I'll change the fan base, the majority of the fan base. And I would change our right winger.
Ooh.
And manager, manager as well. How did I forget that? Manager, yeah, those are the main
Most
3.
people
Yeah,
say
every man
manager,
are right.
yeah.
Yeah. Manager, fan base, and ownership. I think if those 3 things change, if we don't win, those are the things that will change Arsenal. Yeah, 100%. I'd get Enrique. I would get any mega rich Arab in, and I'd get a fan base that demands winning. You know what I'm saying? A fan base that doesn't, the majority that demands winning. I'm not saying there's no Arsenal fans that are not like that, but the majority. And I think that would change us forever. I think that would change us to be elite.
Facts. Because I thought that was the mission. I thought that was why we left Highbury. Do you know what I'm saying? To be elite. One thing I'd probably change as well, because I know it's not my question, but I always ask this, and I think what would I? It's mainly the same as everyone else. I changed that fucking North London song, bro. That pisses me off, bro. I changed that, and anyone singing Super Mick Arteta, kick in the back. You know what I'm saying? Straight away, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I changed that shit. You know what I'm saying? I changed this love affair with Arteta. It's weird, bro. It's like you want me to fancy him. If you fancy him, just be happy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad. It's mad. Talking of the owners though, quickly, North. Because that's some people come into my chat and say, yeah, it's Arteta, but it's the owners. They keep him around. They're the ones who own everything, and they're right with that. But I had Matty on the channel last year, and he was like, he feels like they're giving him rope to hang himself. Do you know what I mean? The appointment of Bert, the money that they've allowed him to get, this so-called meeting that's taken place. I don't know if that actually happened or not. But what do you think of the owners? Do you feel like, if he doesn't win anything, they'll still try and keep him? Do you feel like this is the year they'll get rid of him? What do you make of it, bro?
I'm not too sure. We've heard rumors about they had a secret conversation and meeting that, he has to win.
Yeah.
To be fair, they were very ruthless with Unai, but then they didn't keep those standards with Arteta. Like Unai got sacked for finishing 5th. Arteta was able to finish 8th multiple times and finish 5th and still keep his job. So they kind of moved their expectations when it came to Arteta. So it's I feel like it's kind of hard to say. But I feel like they will keep a manager in based on what we've seen. They'll keep a manager in as long as the heat is off of them. That's what it comes across. With Unai, the fan base didn't take to him, so they got rid of him.
Facts.
But then because of everyone liked Arteta, I mean, what's the difference in how can you? The only difference between first season of Unai finishing 5th and Arteta finishing 8th is because people liked Arteta. That's the only difference, because you actually finished lower.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying? So why would you keep him? Because the fan base seemed happy and they believed. So I feel like they go with what the fan base say, and I think that's a very dangerous road to go in, because this fan base are very emotional. And I know that football's an emotional game. I get emotional. I'll call myself out. I get emotional about the game. I get emotional about Arsenal. But at the same time, you have to be able to look at things logically and say, certain things don't make sense. We have to make certain decisions that are good for the club, but are not the most accepting in terms of how people feel. And they've not shown me any of that.
No, that's amazing. And that's what I'm trying to say. And you even mentioned the right winger. And that's what I want to talk about quickly before I move on, because there has been a lot of talk. Man like Rashid, he's been busting it down for Madueke and all. And at the end of the day, I just feel like anyone that plays there is going to be better than Saka, because Saka's body is broken. When I say this on this channel, people think I don't like him no more. Oh, you hate Starboy? What I hate is the fact that there's too much sentiment in the game, kind of like what you were just saying. Like he can't give us anywhere near what he was doing, and we've just given him 300 bags a week. Do you know what I'm saying? So I personally don't think that was good business. What's your thoughts on Saka, bro?
Yeah, I feel like that's another decision that they know keeps the fan base calm. Like at the end of the day, if we're gonna be honest, if this ownership had any balls, they're like, Saka, you have to work your way for the new contract. If you do not perform this season, sorry, we gotta get rid of you. I know it's harsh, because Saka has been a victim of being run into the ground by this ownership. Let's give Saka I'm going to give Saka credit, because I do like Saka. Yeah. Saka has been able to keep this manager in the job. This guy has been our highest goal scorer the majority of the time that Arteta has been here. Run into the ground, representing England, representing Arsenal, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Europa was in there, now Champions League, Premier League, playing every single game. But at the same time, if we really cared about this club moving forward, work towards your new contract. But then why would they do it with Saka when they didn't do it with Arteta? What was it, like a season ago? They gave Arteta, start of the season, a new contract. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And what did you win? When you could have said, if you don't win anything at the end of the season, we'll just get rid. Instead, sign a new contract. If we get rid of you, we have to buy you out your contract. £15 million a year. So that's the thing. Like, it's like, Saka based on recency, this is all about sentiment, what he's done before.
Right.
Before the last 2 years. Based on the last 2 years, he doesn't deserve this contract. He doesn't.
Yeah. Facts. Facts. And because we always say Arsenal first, that's why I'm like, this ain't good business. And not just that, but even if you look at our last couple of games, Saka's played a full 90. He looks like he can barely run half the time. He's 24. I'm nearly double his age. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He's moving like me, brother. Like, you know, like, what's going on? You know, I'm like, it's mad. It's absolutely mad. So, and I just want to make it clear, it's not that we don't like Saka. It's not like he hasn't, you know, given up almost like his body and career for Arsenal. But when we're trying to get across the line, when we're trying to be ruthless, when we're trying to not put ourselves in mad situations money-wise, which we have done with Odegaard, fucking Gabriel Jesus, Havertz, Martinelli on 180, you know, like it's mad. It's mad. Like our wage bill compared to what it was when Unai was here, completely different. But people seem to forget that. Let's move on. We played Leverkusen. We'll talk a little bit about the Champions League. I always ask my guests because a lot of the guys on the other side say, "Oh, it's not regression. It's not regression." You know, we got to a semi-final last year. All right, cool. The year before that, we got to the quarters. We're in the quarters again this year. In terms of progression, if we done quarters the year before, semi-final last year, this year should be the final. The way that the draws happened, it looks like we might make it there. A Portuguese side, Sporting. It's not your team, Benfica, but you know what I'm saying? What do you think about our draw? Do you feel like it's bare minimum to kind of make the final this year?
No, we'll deal with them. We'll deal with Sporting. We'll deal with them. They got a good team, a good young team. They got Trincao, a very good player. They got a good Colombian striker that's very good as well. But these man, it's a different level. It's a different level. You know what I mean? The Portuguese league is good, but it's not on the same level. I think we'll frustrate the hell out of them and we'll hit them on the set pieces and break them down. I think it's a given that we beat Sporting. It is what it is. But this is a team that's knocked us out of prior European competitions. So we can't take them for mugs. The same way we tried to take Bayer Leverkusen for mugs in the first leg, and then we just about got ourselves back in that second leg. So we definitely can't, you know, take them for mugs. But I believe we'll beat Sporting. We'll beat Sporting.
I think so as well, and I was saying it yesterday. I don't underestimate them. Obviously, they came back and beat Bodo. I just think Bodo's luck ran out. To be fair, you know, just like when we played Brentford at their ground and we couldn't beat them. It's like it's not Bayern, it's not Barca, it's a small beat. It's Brentford. Like even though we make things so difficult for ourselves, on reality, on paper, we should. The game's not played on paper, but we should be there. So for me, I'm thinking bare minimum semi this year in the champs. And to be honest, if you want progression from me, you have to make that final step to the final. So that's what I think about that. Let's talk briefly about the Carabao Cup. I obviously won't keep you too much longer. It's on Sunday, bro.
You can go, bro. I'm good. I'm good for another hour, 20 minutes, bro. We can do what you need.
Yeah, I've got one or two things to do just after 2, so we'll probably just go until then if that's all right with yourself.
No, that's calm.
I really appreciate your time. Carabao Cup final, my G. How are you feeling? Because every day I wake up, I'm getting nervous to Ross now. You know, I can't lie. I'm getting scared, bro.
You nervous? I'm not nervous, bro.
I'm getting scared, bro.
I'm not nervous, bro. I'm not nervous. You know, I'm genuinely not nervous. Like I'm genuinely not nervous. I look at that then I look at what's going on with City, and I always give the rivals props when they do great things. You know what I mean? And Man City have been a great team. Chelsea have been a great team. When I see you guys moving like Arsenal, sentiment, young squads, inconsistent, can't get your team right. You know what I'm saying? Favoritism FC in terms of the lineup. I'm like, yeah, I know where this leads. I've seen it for 22 years at Arsenal. I know where this leads. I don't respect Chelsea anymore, and I don't respect Man City because of the way that they're moving. And I've been respecting Man City the whole season. But when I keep seeing these man keep getting rattled, yeah, I'm like, yeah, you man are done. Then man try to tell me, oh, yeah, wait till Rodri's back. And I love Rodri. I'll take Rodri at Arsenal right now in a heartbeat. I'll take him in a heartbeat right now. He's levels above Zubimendi in that 6th row. I would take him right now.
Yep.
But what are you doing with it? You got Cherki and Reinders, they're holding bench. Cool, they played against Real Madrid. You had to get it wrong in the first leg for you lot to bring. You're getting slapped up by Real Madrid in the first leg in the Champions League before half-time. 40 minutes into the game, you're down 3-0. The defense keep playing a high line against Leeds and Fulham. You man getting twisted up. Haaland, every time they play Haaland and Semenyo, they drop points. Every time they play them two up front.
Wow.
The favoritism of Bernardo. Guehi's been getting cooked. Even though he's been a good addition, he's been getting cooked. You're not utilizing Doku's creativity. You're playing one game, you're playing 3 wingers in a game. What are you man doing? There's no cohesion. They don't know what they're doing. Then Pep's crashing out, bro.
Yeah.
I'm confident. Man can click me. I don't care.
No,
I am confident that we can beat them for the Carabao Cup. And if we beat them for the Carabao Cup, I think it will do wonders for us to go on and win the league. I'm sorry, yeah. That team has always had mentality. When I'm seeing the mentality all over the place, yeah. I know I've seen teams when they lose their mentality.
Yeah.
They've lost their mentality.
Right.
Chelsea have lost it. Man United lost it. Man
Right.
City are now losing it.
Right.
The mentality is gone. Liverpool this season, £500 million spent, £400 million spent. Where's the mentality? The manager keeps getting it wrong. They're looking all over the place. They're getting okay, cool. You blitzed up. Galatasaray in the second leg. What happened to you in the first leg? You're all over the place.
All
I
over.
can't lie. There is no excuse for Arsenal not to win the league this season. Everybody's in disarray. Everybody. This season, yeah, I'm gonna be real. This season is the comparison of the Leicester season, where everybody's in disarray. This season, right now, Liverpool, Man City, even though they drop points, we drop points. We drew it against Liverpool, Forest, Brentford, all these teams, but we're still 9 points clear. We were saying we're supposed to be 15 points clear a couple of weeks ago.
Facts.
They are not bridging the gap. We were 6 points clear. We're 9 points clear now because they're not bridging the gap, bro.
Yeah.
There is no excuse not to win the league this season, bro. No excuse.
No
Everybody's
excuse.
in disarray, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's in
And I
disarray.
bet they won't clip it because it sounds logical. It sounds, you know what I'm saying? You're putting your chest on the line for the team. They ain't gonna clip that because it don't serve their narrative. But that's how I feel. I honestly feel like that. Like we have to be the most consistent team. And if we don't win it this year, I think it's the worst one ever that he's bottled, if that happens. But for me, I said it's in our hands. But don't give it up now. Because Man City's fucked up again. We kept giving them a title race, kept letting them back in. They, as you just said, recently they've been fucking up. I've always said it, North. You see, like, if Pep don't win nothing this season, that's going to be the second season in a row he leaves with. I think he's lost the juice then. Do you know what I'm saying? He's never lost the Carabao Cup final at Wembley, though. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, man, I've been waking up nervous, bro. But that's part of the problem. You want us to be in this position. It's the good and the bad of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we know what could happen if we lose it. Do you think, because you just said a catalyst, I believe that as well. If we win the Carabao Cup, I think we definitely go on to win the league. But if we lose it, maybe those mentality issues will creep in with us a little bit. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think the only thing Arsenal need is a mentality and in-game management when things are going wrong. If we can fix those two, we'll win the league.
Facts.
We'll win the league, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll win the league. And I can't wait because I actually want these people to see how we are when we win the league.
Yes.
I don't know what they think because we have been calling for this. You can't tell us, oh, but you didn't believe in the manager. I didn't believe in the manager, but this was our expectation of winning the league, winning major honors, bro. So
Because we
you can
believe
say
in Arsenal. Because we
about the
believe in
manager,
Arsenal. Yeah.
we've always said you have to win, bro. You have to win. That's been our expectation. So who cares? Who cares? Did Liverpool fans think that Slot was going to win the league last season? No, but he won it. So were they not allowed to celebrate? Because nobody expected Slot to win the league in his first season.
Great point.
When Man City when Pep went to Man City, people said, "Oh yeah, that works in Germany and in Spain. That can't work in the Prem." They were writing him off.
Yes.
So then, okay, all the Man City fans that didn't believe, so they can't celebrate.
And
When
all the
Mourinho went to Man United and people say that's not a Man United type of manager, and he wins the Europa League and wins cups, cool. So what? They can't believe now. They're not allowed to support the manager. Get the fuck out of here, bro. At the end of the day, yeah, my standard doesn't change. It's down to the manager and the players to prove you wrong, bro.
Yes.
That's what it is. Yeah. The Chelsea fans under Conte, they got slapped up to us until he changed to a back three. Yeah, they weren't believing in Conte. They were like, yo, Conte, I don't know, he's looking a bit sticky right now. Then he goes on and win the league. Okay, so you're not allowed to celebrate. What are you talking about? We uphold the standards. We talk about what we see. Yes. I'm sure there's a lot of Chelsea fans, some that believe, some that didn't. Some Chelsea fans probably would have went with what Lampard said when he went to Chelsea and said, this team needs 5-6 years to win a major honor. Tuchel goes there, wins the Champions League. How many Chelsea fans believe that team could win the Champions League? I'm sure a lot of them didn't believe. What about the Chelsea fans that were back in Chelsea that weren't back in Di Matteo when he won the Champions League? Di Matteo, man. Bro. So, all the Chelsea fans that didn't believe in Di Matteo, you're not allowed to celebrate. You're not allowed to celebrate because you didn't believe from the start. No, bro, they have an expectation. Yes, you have your opinion. Yeah, your opinion can be wrong. I'm not negating that my opinion could be wrong, that Arteta could win it. Win it. Win it. Then I'll hold my hands up and say, cool, you won it. But win it first.
Win it. It's like they want us to do Minority Report North. You know what I'm saying? Let's pre-celebrate. And I'm like, cool, we can do that, but let's have the P45 ready as well in case he don't do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't got nothing yet. We ain't got
How
nothing
many
yet.
Madrid fans thought that Zinedine Zidane would win 3 Champions Leagues? 3. Who thought that? How many Bayern fans were writing off a company last season?
Yeah.
Fans have to keep the standards, whether they're right or wrong. You have to keep the standards. The standards have to be met because you demand that the manager achieves the standards, bro. So yeah, you can be right, you can be wrong. I've never said that I won't lift up my hand and say, yo, if he wins a major honor. But the last 5 years, was I wrong? No, I wasn't wrong because
No,
we
you
didn't
wasn't.
bottle it. And the same 5 years that we didn't win nothing, did anybody, the other side, did they come to me and say, do you know what, North, you're kind of right. We bottled it this year. No, they don't have that humility. So why do I have to have the humility? Do you know what? I'm going to show them how to be humble. I'm going to show them how to be humble.
Oh, North is cooking right now. Big him up. Hey, big up to Chris New as well. You absolute legend. Gifting members on the channel, man. Big up to you. Let me just quickly give you a round. You know what I mean? Yeah. North is cooking right now. Big up to Chris New. If you get any of those memberships, Manners, yeah, Manners is free. I will give Chris Manley cap as well quickly.
You okay? No.
And why would he be? Why would he be? Big up to Chris New, absolute legend. Make sure that all of you guys are thanking him if you got the member. We are doing a member stream in 3 days actually, so make sure that you're all back in for that. Thank you ever so much, man. Yeah, man, you was absolutely cooking. BBK saying change the captain. That's a very good shout. And manager, big up to Hendo. Just trying to get to a few people in the chat. Angry Northside starter pack. I've seen North on the Benfica watch-alongs, man. I love it. That's what drew me to you in the beginning, man. The Portuguese as well. I think it's such a good language, bro. Like when you're angry, like it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Many fans have been seduced by Arteta and love him unconditionally. I'm cool with Arteta, but the analysis has to be prioritizing the club's best interest and has to factor results and sustainability. That's the thing, bro. You know, and the thing is, yeah, there was a little while at the beginning where he was kind of accountable, guys, kind of. Do you know what I'm saying? But ever since you kind of lost in 22-23, I just feel like you've not been accountable at all.
You gotta achieve, bro. You gotta achieve. Like, man, don't realize, yeah. I made this move to Barcelona, yeah, in one of my darkest times in my life. One of the darkest times in my life. I was down. Like, man, don't understand that, bro. And now I'm pivoting to do a new channel, yeah. Man, don't know about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get my mum over here. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give this lifestyle to my mum. Like, man, don't realize that. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, I don't look and make excuses. I have down days. I have days where I don't feel great or whatever, but I achieve. Before I came on this live right now, I moved to one Portuguese thing that works in the bar on the beach. You know what I'm saying? I've got digits right now. This is what we do.
This is what
Bro,
we do.
what time is it right now? Oh, it's 3. It's almost 3, yeah, in Spain. 4 p.m. I'm going out with a beanie, bro, and I'm live
on.
later.
Sangria boys, in the building.
I don't say excuses, bro. I get the job fucking done, bro.
Get
Do you
the
know what I'm
job
saying?
done.
So when I'm gonna talk to me, yeah, I don't make excuses for myself.
Yeah.
I've already achieved more than my dad ever achieved, bro. My dad was a good for nothing, bro. Filo da puta, bro. My dad did nothing with his life, bro. My dad was a bum, bro.
Right.
That's my dad. Yeah, and guess what? Yeah, I'm not looking at that saying, oh, excuses. Oh, my dad did it. My dad, he's a bum. I don't need to be a bum. Do you get what I'm saying? This is the difference. People want to look at excuses. I don't look at excuses. I didn't have a dad growing up, and my dad was a bum.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So-
It was opposite for me. I told you that when I first came
You
on.
get me?
Yeah,
So when
yeah.
people want to run their, well, I don't have excuses for my life. Before I jumped on today, I pushed the stream, an hour forward. I said, yo, Views, can we push an hour forward? Views knows. People, no, why are you streaming? Because I'm starting the next channel as well. I'm getting that moving. So
Northside
I'm
travels.
not just chilling and relaxing. And I'm not saying I'm the biggest thing in the world or nothing like that.
But you're doing your thing, bro.
I
You're doing
always
your thing,
push
bro.
forward, bro. I
Yes,
always,
man.
no matter what's going on with my life, no matter what, you man don't know what's going on with me. A lot of times I've crashed out. You don't know what's going on in my personal life. You don't know what I'm going through.
Right.
You don't know what what I had to deal with. Do you get what I'm saying? So if I don't accept that for myself, I am going to fucking not going to accept that for my football club, bro.
Big
You
facts.
have to achieve.
Big
I
facts.
have to achieve.
Yes.
I'm in Spain. This
Yes.
country is racist. I don't care what no one's. This country is racist, bro.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Just
Same
like
with Italy. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But man's
Yeah.
still out here, bro. Do you know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
Miss me with all of this, but this, but that, but excuses. Bro, I don't have excuses for my own life. I don't have
Why would
excuses
you have
for
it
my
for
own
the
life.
team?
I
Exactly.
still have to achieve. Last
Yes.
night, before I went live, Lee's texted me, yo, why ain't you gone live? He didn't know my internet's fucked. My
Right.
internet's been fucked. This is why my internet's
Yeah.
playing up. And I'm doing it off my phone, bro.
Right. Right.
But I
Right.
said, yo, views, I'm coming through.
Bro,
Whatever.
I hear it.
The bill's gonna come in way more expensive if I keep streaming. If I don't get this dongle sorted out, I'm still streaming.
Still
So when
streaming.
men try and tell me, "Oh, you can't have this," well, I do it with my own life, bro. It's coming out of my own pocket.
Right. Right. And I say that a lot as well. Why would we come on here spending our money? Because YouTube ain't making me money like that. I'm just about breaking even. Why would I do that if I just want my team to lose? It literally makes no sense. But like I said, North, they start fighting with non-logic because they have got no logic in their head. I'm telling you, they've got no logic whatsoever, and it's just emotions, like you said. It's a fetish. We got a fancy. We got nah, bro. As you said, we don't accept these things in our life. Why would we accept it with football? You ain't gonna accept your kid just doing whatever and just enabling them. No, that's not parenting. Do you know what I'm saying? So definitely hear that, bro. Absolutely cooking today. Big up to Kwaja, 40 likes so far. Keep smashing that like. Make sure that you are subscribing to my bro Northside, man, for giving us his time, you know what I'm saying, for all the and that's what I'm trying to say. I appreciate it. That's why, because I know how hard it is to do this every day, saying the same things, dealing with all people's problems and emotions that they're projecting onto you. I know how it goes, and I've only been here 2 years. Do you know what I'm saying? So big up to you, my brother, man. Really appreciate that. Just before we kind of round up, tell them, you mentioned that you've got the other channel starting. I know one of them is Northside Travels. There another one? Like, tell us about some of the stuff you're gonna do, man.
Yeah. The other one that's gonna be the IRLs. That's gonna be moving to Gal, innit?
Yeah, come on.
That's gonna be moving Gal, bro. That's gonna be out here in the summertime, living here for the first time in the summertime, moving Gal. So that's gonna be man them talk. That's gonna be a lot of girl talk. That's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's gonna be mad, bro. But this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's why when I see certain man talking bare shit, I don't even reply, because I'm like, why do I need to reply to you? Do you know what I'm saying? You're not worth my time. Do you get what I'm saying? You're not worth my time. I see the gameplay. I see what you're doing. I'm doing me, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them ones, man. I don't know how to be anything else but authentically myself. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm mad, I'm mad. If I'm not, I'm not. If I want to talk about something, girl talk, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, bro. Like I said, bro, like, I'm human, just like everybody else. You know what I mean? I have days where I'm down or whatever, but you know what? Yeah. When I die, I want to look and say, do you know what? I said my truth. I said how I truly feel. I didn't sell out. And I lived authentically to myself. I didn't try and pretend. If I'm mad, I'm mad. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. If I got something to say, I got something to say. Whether it's Arsenal, girl talk, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I say what truly is in my heart. And people resonate, they resonate. Do you know what I'm saying? When I went through my breakup, I recorded all that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I showed
I was in
people
a lot of the
what I
chats.
was going through and how down I was. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just being me. I don't have to put on the camera and pretend to be somebody else. I'm being myself. You got what I'm saying? And if people resonate with it, they resonate. People that don't, they don't. I get it. Some people don't like the way I speak. Cool. You don't like the way I speak. Doesn't mean that what I'm saying isn't necessarily the truth. Right. Yeah, I'm saying. So it is what it is, bro. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, like, I wake up and I'm just myself. That's why I can meet like Rashid. I can meet all these other people, all these other YouTubers, and I'm just being myself, because how I am is just how I am. Obviously, if we speak about other things, I'll be different. You know, me and you spoken behind, you know, being live, and I'm very different when we're talking about other things.
Yes,
but it depends on the subject. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Absolute legend, man. That's what I'm trying to say, and that's all I say. And you hit the nail on the head. I only started YouTube to say my truth. I was sick of hearing these guys glaze the club, I was sick of hearing Arteta making excuses. I'm sick of seeing there's no ambition at the club. You know, you want to charge the highest prices, but we've got ambitions like QPR. None of that makes sense. So that's why I've come on YouTube to say my truth, and then to try and have other people govern that. It's a bit of an ick to me, man. But yeah, man. Listen, I really appreciate your time. I've actually got one. I'd like to stay longer, but I've got run-ins myself today. What have you got coming up, my guy? Thank you ever so much for coming on, man. It's been amazing. I really appreciate your time, my G.
Nah, come on, bro. Yeah, man, we'll drop more clips today. Like I said, I was recording for the second channel, a live later on today as well. And yeah, man, just trying to get the second channel rolling, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna send it to Unks, and he's gonna edit it and do what he needs to do. And we're just not rushing it. I think that's why, you know, some people, if anyone, you know, that does follow my channel, you know, it's not because I haven't been working. I have. We're just trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying? And it's taken a long time. It's very different streaming and going out there and recording and getting everything and getting the food and getting the environment and clipping everything else and making it a story and making it something that's worth you guys watching. So that channel there, you know, we'll see. Eventually, you know, I got a lot of plans for that channel and the reach it can, and nobody can call me toxic and negative because I'm talking about food. So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people like my shows when I talk about girl talk and it's away from football. You know what I mean? And people say, "Oh, yo, I kind of like North when he's not talking about football."
Right. No, totally
It's one of them ones. When I'm not talking about football, some people like it when I'm not talking about football, and all of a sudden I'm not negative. So we'll see, innit? We'll see what the people say, man. But yeah, man, we're gonna get that rolling, man. And trust me, I'm working, bro. I'm not just chilling and relaxing.
I know you always do, bro. I know you always do. And as someone that's younger than me, I respect that. I respect that grind as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So Northside Travels people, make sure that the mods get it into the chat. Make sure that you are subscribing. Name is in the description. The title, it's pinned. You guys are all subscribed to Northside anyway. But yeah, man, it's been amazing, man. Thank you so much for giving me some of your time. You know what I mean? When you need me, just shout. What's coming up for me? There might be a watch along later. There might be Bournemouth Man United. We'll have to wait and see. If not, we will be back tomorrow with more midday kickoff and, you know, Premier League build up to the cup, all of that rubbish. We have got a new documentary on ViewsTube as well, so get over and check that one out. That one's dropping today at 6 p.m. But other than that, people, man, it's been amazing. Thank you to everyone that's come over. Again, thank you to Northside, absolute legend.
Appreciate it,
man. Appreciate you, my bro. Really appreciate that. Let me just see who we can send you good people over to, and we will let everyone enjoy their day, man. But make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe to my broski. Don't be pagans. You know what I'm saying? We are going to be back soon. Make sure you got the bell notification pressed as well, people. Yeah. All right. We got. Well, I'm only seeing Curtis. We're going to send you over to Curtis Shaw. Get over there, hit him with reviews on North Raid. Again, man, thank you ever so much for coming on, North. Big up to the legends in the chat. We will be back soon, people. Peace, man.